Today we're going to be doing something a little bit new on my channel, which I have not really done in quite some time, and that is going to be a min-maxing series. For people who don't know what that is where I try to make a very powerful build inside of a very serious game, but also I'm going to be showing you guys every step of the way through our Germany world conquest in Hearts of Iron 4. Now, it's not going to be obviously a total world conquest. Places like Brazil and stuff like that aren't going to matter. However, places like the UK, France, Soviet Union, United States, and depending on our mood and their attitude towards us, maybe British Raj and Japan. So we're going to see how far we can get before I get bored of this one, like I've gotten bored of the rest of them, and before you guys stop tolerating me anymore. So let's go ahead and start this out. As you can see over here, I have gone ahead and saved us a little bit of time. What I've done is I've gone ahead and gotten all of our armies in a group together, and their names pretty much are what they're going to be doing. Then all we have to do is deal with our focuses and our research and all that. And yes, I've also set up our production just fine. And yes, I've gotten rid of aircraft and put a high production priority into guns, but that is so we can get army experience later. And yes, I am going light tank Germany at least for a little while. Then for our ships, we are prioritizing our heavy ships at least for a little while. So next up, we're going to tell our guys to go and start training because we don't really need fuel in the beginning of the game compared to later on. Next, let's go ahead and build up some of our civilian factories and our high infrastructure. Well, you know what? No. Actually, what I'm going to do is for the building bonus, and later on, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our... Wait, no, I already get those. I just thought about that. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is down here, where I know we don't get that, increase here, here, and let's go for... Actually, I think this place we don't actually get the building bonus, but if we do, no big deal. And then we're going to use those construction speed bonuses to help us build our factories a little bit quicker. Next up, let's go ahead down here to our army innovation. We're going to rush. Actually, we're going to do is we're going to rush war economy. So next up, let's go to our research slot. Gonna go to industry, construction, engineering, and we're not going to do anything else for about 30 days. So we're going to go and start playing the game now that everything is moving. Also, you'll notice we're in Iron Man mode, so that way if we get any achievements, we actually get the achievements. Wow, I have not... There are quite a bit actually available to me. I have not played Iron Man mode in quite some time, actually. Alright then. Oh, as Imperial Germany conquer a Caribbean island. Seems interesting. And we're probably going to get time on our time is on our side if we're going to be honest. So, actually, I'm going to bump this up to 5 speed here just for a minute or so, just so we can hurry up. You know, it's funny. I'm not really used to talking in small little kind of segments. I'm more used to getting everything out in the open really quick and early on compared to the rest of stuff. Ooh, let's go ahead and actually, now I think about it, also get all of our Air Force together and start training that up. Oops. There we go. And now our fuel situation is getting worse by a lot. Alright. So, we're going to need tanks. Those guns are important early on. And yeah. You know, something else I just thought of too. What we're going to go ahead and do is swap all of our divisions over to 20 wits that are not 20 wits already. And begin training them. And that way... Yes, I am aware we are wasting a lot of rifles when we're doing this. However, we are going to get a lot of army XP, which is going to help us out later on when upgrading units and changing templates. So right now we're just in the gaining experience kind of area. So we're gaining about 0.10-ish. No, yeah, 0.10 a day or thereabouts. Awesome. And we have our 30 days. So we're going to go and swap this over to our basic machine tools. Let's swap that one over to this, so we just took 30 days away, and we're going to swap construction 3 over to, actually, I would say probably guard, no, we need to go ahead and start going down our doctrine, and use the same thing on our construction. So now we're going to have construction and electronical mechanical computing about a month before anyone else does in the game, so that's going to be great. How many rifles are we at? Is it actually negative? No, it's not. Are we losing rifles today? No, we're going up. That's good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure about that really quick. Let's see. Panzers. Yeah, so we'll just swap these guys over later. And we're almost at 1 army XP. Okay. We'll gain a few. It's not going to be anything crazy, but that's not really the point of it. Then for our Navy, we're going to probably start working on screen ships. It's going to be something huge on our list. I like just decommissioning everything that is really not up to par, I guess you could say, or something very modern. I really just do not have an interest in it if it's kind of older. So I just decommission everything that's not already got a template going off of it and try something else. So actually, we should have added another gun to this battleship before we built it. Oh well, too late now. So let's go ahead and think what we're going to do. So after Rhineland, we're going to save our political power up a little bit. Then we're going to get Joseph Goebbels here. Then we're going to jump straight on to war economy in probably March or April, I would say. Somewhere in there. Let's go ahead and bump it up to 5 speed, though. Great, got that. Now let's go ahead and jump down to mechanical computing. And then once this is done, we'll take 30 days off of mechanical computing and then 1 of them off of our land doctrine. So that'll be great. Right? Boom! We got Rhineland. Awesome. Next up, let's do Army Innovations, and we'll save our 4-year plan research for later, and we'll get down to treaty with USSR. So let's go and get Joseph Goebbels. Actually, oh, yeah, good. I got MIFO bills in the beginning. Let's go ahead and actually cancel this so we can get to war economy a lot quicker, because yes, that would be about 70 days worth of time where we could go ahead and get Army Innovations done, which would be nice. But I feel as though jumping onto war economy, I guess in April would be a little bit more important. April or May. Probably April, though. Might be a little bit more important. Oh, and yes, I am quite aware. Oh, wait. Oh, we are. Oh, Civil War. All right. So I'm not actually that interested in sending volunteers. I mean, I don't really know what I would necessarily do with them other than the Air Force. But I'm not really too interested in helping down there, so I'm just going to send guns to both sides and let them fight for me. 5,000 guns to you and 1 support equipment monthly. The reason you do this is because the game is a little bit bugged if you do that. Oh, and make sure you send the guns, if you guys are going to follow this later on, to both sides while the game is paused, or else they won't actually accept it. Compared to right now, both sides accepted. Kind of like I'm the United States supplying both sides of the war. Oh yeah. Alright. So, how many days until it gets there? Ooh, great, we're there. Now let's go ahead and jump onto war economy, and now we can start doing Army Innovations. So, 1936 of April, and we already have war economy. Great. Beautiful. And like I said, yeah, I know I could send volunteers down here, and in a multiplayer game I probably would, but as of right now, I'm not really that interested in helping Spain because I already know they're going to win, and by that Army XP, I can just concentrate on stuff up here, and everything together, I'm going to get more than enough Army XP. So, we have about 800 tanks. That's good. Motorized. And, we need more infantry equipment. We are losing some a day because we are sending it away. Alright, let's go ahead and quit the production of the light tanks. And just go down to the motorized, and we'll get 2 artillery. We'll do 1. Just until later. There we go. And that should help us. Oh, wait, no, it's giving it all to them first. Okay. Alright. It's no biggie. Oh, our guns are there. How much XP are we? Oh, that's a lot. That's nice. That is nice. Alright, so we're going to save 30 days up and take off mechanical computing, and then delay is what we're going to do with those. Oops. Did not mean to zoom out. And then we're going to start popping out 2 width divisions here in a little bit. Actually, I'll go ahead and make the template for that right now. Infantry battalion. Spam. Now, the reason we're doing this is so later on we can just keep a very tiny army and then just very rapidly... You know what? If we're going to do this, I might as well just delete everything except for 1 division in each army group. And then this way, since I'll be able to pop out so many divisions in a rapid time frame, I'll be able to deal with everything a lot quicker. Especially since I'm not really planning on doing anything in terms of going to war with, or not going to war, but sending volunteers. this will probably work out a lot better. And we'll get to keep most of our rifles and still get a ton of Army XP daily, since it's based on the average. So now we're going to do treaty with USSR. And we got our 30 days. So we're going to go over here to radio. And take 30 days off of that. And once this one's done, we're going to take 30 days off of our doctrine down here. Once I get 100 Army XP, yes. Oh, that, give me that sweet, sweet Army XP. Oh, look at that, just on 2 speed. Oh, it's going up like, it's going up about 0.5 every hour. That's great. That is great. Good job, Franco. Keep fighting. So, come on. There we go. All right. Now we're going to swap this one over here to Dispersed Industry. And we're going to swap this one over to our Land Doctrine. Oh, so we got the research bonus and to save. That's nice. That is really nice. Yeah, this is a good chunk of Army XP we're gaining. That's awesome. Have we got a bunch of rifles in stockpile yet? Oh my god, we got 23,000. Okay. Are we gaining or losing daily? Wait a minute, I just thought. How are the oh, yes. Hold on, I'm going to send another 5,000 rifles to each side. Well, actually, I'm going to send 8,000 to each side. This time. 8,000 to you. And 8,000 to you. Oops. And this is going to boost up more Army XP, so we'll be incredibly close to 500 before the war actually even starts. So this is going to be great. Let me bump it down to 4 speed. I've got a really good computer, but Hearts of Iron for some reason on 4 speed kind of lags a little bit, or 5 speed lags a little bit, which is kind of obvious why when you really get down to it. But at this speed, it's not too big of a deal. So it's going to be 21 days, and then we'll get a lot more. Nice. Now, this is also probably enough Army XP, or Navy XP for a while. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop training them, and just train our Air Force with the fuel we got, which probably, honestly, forgot that tungsten in the beginning, which probably isn't really that much to begin with, so it's not too big a deal. Let's actually go ahead and, oh, we can't. Dang. Alright, we already did that. So right now we're at 76 Army XP in 1936. That's great. So I think what the plan is going to be is probably a light tank Germany, as weird as that sounds, just because it would be incredibly cheap and easy to do, and we're going to concentrate on just soft attack kind of stuff. So that's going to be the idea. Yeah, that'll be the idea. Alright, there we go. Had to do something there. Alright. So, let's see. There's really nothing much I need to do right now. I actually probably should have sent volunteers down there. And we're almost already at 100 Army XP, and we're still waiting for this. No, the guns are there. That's why it's gaining up so quick. Ooh. That's nice. And we have enough, actually, to go ahead and make 20 with infantry divisions, which is a great idea, and are always superior to 14-4s. I don't know why people say otherwise. Hold on. Which, I mean, in my opinion, 14-4s are not really that good since Paradox nerfed artillery, and really, a 14-4 has the exact same organization as a 20 width, so they're not great on defense compared to a simple 20 width. And at the same time, when you really get down to it, yeah, they don't even have the same org, but they're less expensive in terms of support equipment, but they're way more expensive in terms of guns and artillery. And, Anyway, let's go and get the next bonus for our armor, and then we're going to go ahead down, you know, this thing, 4-year plan. So, yes. Alright. Opel Blitz, Panzer. And oh wait, Mifo bills. Mifo bills are the one thing Paradox added to purposely mess with people, I think. I mean, there's no penalties really to having them, except for like a 0.15 political cost daily, which or really 0.035. For some reason, those numbers are different. I just don't understand why they did it like that. I think it should just be a decision until you go to war, and that's when they're removed, or, you know, you have to take a decision to get rid of them. I don't know why it's like that, where it just automatically renews every month if you're just not on top of it. Yeah, we got a pretty good stockpile going. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, let's go and get chrome, now I think about it, from Japan. There you are. And that'll speed our production along a good bit on our ships. And then we'll work on dockyards later for a Bismarck, probably. Wow, that's still not enough fuel for our Air Force. Oh. Air Force consumption is 5.7 daily. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference if our Navy's out training then. So we'll just keep gaining Navy XP along with Air XP, since it's not going to make it much. Ooh, that actually is pretty bad. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to stop training the Air Force then. It's not really worth it, because I am losing some of the older bombers and the CAS and stuff, and we've only gotten 5. So, it's not really worth it. However, the Army XP, we're doing great. Really great. Let's see. Next, we're going to go ahead and get Martin Bormann next for our advisor. And then after him, I guess we'll do the focus for 4-year plan. And then we're going to get Hajima Schmitz. Something German. Whatever his name is. So, yeah. And if anyone hears anything in the background, my dog lays on my bed. And, well, she's bored. So, if anyone hears any weird noises back there, that's what that is. Anyway, alright, so my civilian factories will be done every 2 months. Okay, it's not too bad. Wait, is that one of the zones already maxed out infrastructure in, though? It is. Okay, good. I was making sure. Wait. Okay, yeah, it is. Just wanted to be totally sure. Okay. Oh, radio. Nice. Alright, so we're going to wait. Wait, no. We need to go and start doing our panzers. Just for later. You know, we're not going to do them really early on, but for later, we will. You know, in terms of Army XP, I don't even have to keep training that. We're just 0.10 daily. We're already gaining plenty. So, what I'm going to do is a little trick that I absolutely love doing in Hearts of Iron 4, and a ton of people do this. And I do mean a ton, especially in multiplayer games. They'll delete their entire army as Germany except for one division and start training. And then they'll make all these guys. And I hope the clicking in the background isn't annoying people. If it is, I'm sorry. They'll just make huge, gigantic armies in the background. And then once they're at 20%, they'll deploy them and just swap them over to our 20th Infantry Division template. And that way, what you're doing is you're able to pop a huge, massive army out, and you're getting the benefits of one division training without having to deal with trying to rebuild your army totally from scratch. So, it's a little fun little thing to do. Not really necessarily fun, because if you don't have a large army and you're not on historical mode like I am, France is gonna mess you up, my man. So, be a little careful with that. Alright. We're almost done. Yes, Army Innovations. Now we can do 4-year plan, and we are going to get Mr. Schmidt, whatever his name is. And, you know what, just for giggles, I might as well do this. I know they're going to deny it because, again, it's in historical mode, so they're going to deny it regardless, but it doesn't hurt to try. I'm still gaining air experience daily. I thought I turned that off. There we go. My god, that Army XP, that is going to be so nice for our tanks and stuff later on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I forgot. Okay, here's what I was meaning to do. Beforehand, I was meaning to research the WESP right here so I could have self-propelled artillery with my light tanks and use those as the main units to push into France and Poland. So, oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. All right. I'm just going to go for the medium ones then, because what's their speed? 8 kilometers per hour. Light tanks are 12, so if I upgrade the engine a little bit on our grills here, later on, when I start researching Panzer IIs and Tiger tanks, even though I'm going to waste one of our research bonuses, it might be worth it to get enough of the artillery out in time. So that'll be something interesting to see if that works. And the first batch is ready. Nice. So while they're doing that, here's how you do it. Now that we have our army out, we're just gonna... let's do this. We'll want about 20 divisions guarding our coast in the beginning. And then... I would say another... actually, no. We'll probably want 50, really, for our garrison divisions. And just so we remember the garrison divisions, we're going to put the little pitchfork on them for non-evil reasons, just cause. Then we're going to want about... I would... We won't do these in panzer divisions. We'll leave that for later. But right now, for the army size, that, and this. So we're going to go ahead and reassign our army here and here. And in a minute, we're going to go ahead and convert them all over once these guys pop out. And that way, even though we're going to be really low on manpower, and I mean we're probably going to be at 0 for a little while, at least that way we'll be ready to go. And let's go and remove this. Use some of our army XP so it doesn't just save up and do nothing. We're going to make a 20 width motorized division with, nope, we don't need AA right now. And now our Panzer division, on the other hand, for the, well, we'll edit that later. Is the second batch done? Was that another 100? Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and cancel these guys out. And we are going to assign those guys there. These guys here, and actually we need a couple more of these guys. Oops. Alright, I need to do this a little bit complicated, like... Wait a minute, what am I doing? There's so much... This is a much easier way of doing this. Alright. And then we'll make another 24 division army here for our third army. Then our second army, we're going to have just a few divisions, really. You know, let's go ahead and make this a full 24 width divisions, or not 24 width, but 24 divisions on the French line. And then these guys here will just be attached to our first army's on Czechoslovakia, right? Nope, they're on France. Second is Czechoslovakia. So we'll just put them with the Czechoslovakian troops for now. So let's go ahead and do this. Well, we'll mess with the plans later. But now we can go ahead and get Schmidt. There he is. And we can get autarky, and we're going to rush down to KDF wagon for those extra civilian factories. And I am adjusting in my chair. And we have almost 500 army XP. I don't know what to spend it on. Oh, our tank division template will be done, or tanks will be done in 80 days. Actually, I'll go ahead and make this a 20 width, and this will be just like a little tiny kind of tank division, or a little light, tiny tank division just for a little while. Do we need to edit anything? We don't really need the mountain divisions. Excuse me, I don't really use those compared to our cavalry divisions. It's funny, I'm like El Chapo, except with army experience. This is just going up so quick, I don't know what to do with it all. Alright, let's see. I could go ahead and make our artillery division, actually, now that I think about it. Artillery division. Now, see, people think artillery divisions are stupid. Personally, I do not. Alright, I'm going to pause it while I do this, just so we don't waste too much. In my personal experience, artillery divisions, after artillery got nerfed, are absolutely amazing because you can make them really powerful if you know what you're doing. Especially if later on you get rocket artillery and you upgrade it. Oh my god, these things are monsters. Yeah, that'll be a good, decent amount of attack for a while, along with breakthrough. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do right now. Nope. I just don't know what else to do with the army XP. I guess we'll just wait until we get our tanks. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We have a 14,000 rifle stockpile, alright, and now we can swap all of our guys over to infantry divisions and absolutely ruin our manpower for a little while. Next up, we're going to go to extensive. How much oh yeah, I am definitely going to be in the negative. Definitely going to be in the negative. That is like a guarantee. You guys will all be cavalry. And you... Oh, let me make a garrison template for Europe later on. Now, I just thought about that. Hold on. Garrisons. Let's see. We're going to give them that little icon there. And we're going to make them a simple 10 width with engineer companies. Because really all they're supposed to do is just kind of like just stay somewhere. We'll have actual infantry divisions later on that can help them. Oh, and obviously we'll put them in a reserve template. So they're not going to be doing too much. Garrisons. There we go. Ah, much better. And now let's watch my army manpower disappear. Should I not actually go anywhere right now? I'm surprised. Oh, it's because of the mobilization speed, I think, isn't it? No. Oh, nope, there it is. It just dropped down to 1.3. Oh, it's going fast. Oh, that's dropping quick. Yeah. Alright, so... Wait, what kind of, look, dear God. We need 135,000 rifles. Okay. Well, we don't need motorized right now. But it's nice to be building it up. So we'll keep that going. Obviously we want to extend MIFOs, and just because, why not, we're going to do that. I'm almost tempted to improve worker conditions too while we're here, just in the moment, you know. And you know what? I'm going to use one of our bonuses on construction, and then the next one on construction 4, because something I've noticed a lot lately is the construction bonuses are a lot better used on construction compared to these, because these give you factory output and more factories available in a state, but these will actually speed up the speed of which you are making those improvements. So we're going to keep that going. Economic policy? No. I never understood that. If it like upgraded several areas at once that were all like level 10 infrastructure, then I would like something like that. But I just don't like it right now. Oh, wait, where are our armies? Okay. While we're sitting here, we're going to go ahead and assign these guys to the Polish border. Right there. Then we're going to assign these guys to the northern part of the Polish border. We're down to 114,000 manpower. This is scary. Then we're going to assign these guys to the Czechoslovakian border. And then our first army we're going to leave alone. Alright, and we are down to 56,000. Hermann Göring, and then we're going to do, like I said, extensive conscription to get more manpower available. Because that's dropping pretty quick, actually. How much manpower do we need in the field, actually, now that I think about this? It doesn't say, does it? No, it does not. Dang. Alright. We're almost on extensive. Research slot available. We're going to go ahead and bump that up to Blitzkrieg. And you know what? Just because we have so much army XP? Actually, I'm kind of in a debate here. Blitzkrieg or mobile infantry? Organization would be nice. But the breakthrough on tanks and stuff would be a lot better, because that's what I'm going to do. And the extra tank organization. You know, actually, while I'm thinking about this, we're almost at 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, because one thing I want to do is just keep it going in 30-minute segments, so it's not too long to watch these kind of things, but at the same time, you guys are getting some enjoyment out of it. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this part 1, and maybe you guys will come back for part 2 while we continue our preparations to, well, I don't want to get in trouble. I was going to think for a brief moment there, maybe I could cue up that Wacko Warner song and say, we're going to take out you know, that whole thing. Anyway, guys, like I was saying, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and check out my channel. If you're watching this 4 months from after I made this, the whole series has probably been completed to the point where, for all I know, I've already started launching nukes at the United States. Anyway, guys, again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome.